at you with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, it's time to have my post-workout beer. And where am I going to go to acquire said reward beer today to pour down said neck? I'm going to go to Great Lakes Brewing Company of Cleveland, Ohio, US of A. Yay, yay! And I'm going to have their Conway's Irish Red. Now, as the name suggests, it's an Irish Red Ale. What a surprise! It clocks in at 6.5% ABV and 25 IBUs. Now, this winter slash spring serving is made up of the following hops. It's using Northern Brewer, Mount Hood, and Willamette. Those are all kind of traditional hops that go into Irish Red. You're saying Willamette, why are they putting that in there? That's an American hop. Well, it's basically the American version of Fuggle. Now, for malt, they're using Harrington 2-Row and Crystal 77. Also, really traditional malts for these. Now, Great Lakes Brewing, they're in Cleveland. I gotta give them my little shout outs here. My buddy Dave at Beer Sampling with Dave, and also the Johnny G at Crafty Beer Reviews. You need to check out their channels. I will put their links down here in the notes section. I also got a shout out for one of my local Maryland brothers. He's called the Brew Tank. He does some kind of like ammo reviews, gun reviews, showing his pieces off. That kind of channel. Also does some off-road riding on his quad, things of that sort, little shooting action. Shout out to you, my brother. I know you love this beer, and I promised you a review of it last year. Now I am cashing in and fulfilling said promise. So you guys know I like Great Lakes beer. You see the previously consumed beers, and they're really good here at making classic styles taste really good and be spot on. Their Blackout Stout and their Oktoberfest are really true to the styles and bring big flavor for what they are. They're not off the wall or anything, but they're straight down the middle, boom, right on that style. And I'm hoping that this beer will be the same. Brew Tank loves this. Irish Reds really aren't my style, but you know what? He says it's good, so I'm giving it a go. Time to pop the top, get it in my Nonic pint glass here, my BrewTube Nonic pint glass, and tell you what's up with Conway's Irish Red. Oops. I gotta open it first, don't I? Boom. Nice hiss off the top. Obsessively collectible crown. Boom. Let's get it in the glass. Here we go. Yes. Oh, that's pouring like a nice, lovely red, isn't it? But that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, that's fizzy sudsy coming out. All right. Got it in the glass. Let's see what the appearance is. Perfectly clear, amber red color, like it's supposed to be. Lovely beer. Solid 2-finger head. Super tight packed bubbles when I swirl it. Yeah, we're going to get some glass lacing on this. I'm even actually getting a little tiny bit of alcohol lace. It's 6.5%. You can get that. So, take a look at that beer, guys. Classic looking Irish Red. Fit in the style. Gorgeous looking beer in the glass. Let's see what's up with the aroma. Caramel malts. Earthy hops. Bit of floral hop aroma. Maybe a tiny, tiny bit of citrus in there. But it's all about the caramel malts and those earthy hops. And there's also like a bready, biscuity kind of honey note in there. It's a really nice smelling red. I'm diving in. This beer is super fresh. Why? Because they got a freshness date on every Great Lakes bottle. Like always, I'm diving in, guys. Cheers. Damn. Well done. Super smooth. Zippy carbonation. Medium thin mouthfeel. That's what you expect from this kind of beer. First thing up on your palate, right in the front of the tongue, you get that sweet caramel malt, then bready biscuity. The floral hops are in there. There's an earthy bitterness balancing off that the sweetness from the malt. And then the aftertaste or back end of the beer is of those floral hops and that like sort of honey, sweet biscuity flavor in the background. Super easy to drink. The alcohol is completely hidden. There was none in the aroma. There's none in the taste. This is a well-done red. I'm usually not a fan of reds, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video here. And I'm not a fan of a lot of the traditional styles that were kind of Gen 1 craft beer, stable mates and mainline beers. But these beers and, these two here, the Oktoberfest and the Blackout Stout, are just so well done, even though they're traditional style beers and kind of like Gen 1 popularity craft beers. They're just solid, and they're done more solidly than most of the breweries that I've run into. This is my favorite American Oktoberfest right now, the Great Lakes Oktoberfest, and it's just a quality beer. So here I'm kind of geeking out on this beer. I got to give it a grade. Rate Beer's giving it a 79. Rate Beer, fuck off. You don't know what you're talking about. It's because it's not a 10% beer and it's a classic style. That's why you're getting fucked up grades from them. Beer Advocates give it an 85. I can see that. Reds are not everybody's style. It's not really my thing, reds. That's kind of the B+ territory. I'm going to give this beer an A- for what it is. It's not a mind blower, but it's a very well done version of the beer that's bringing all the flavor I think that it can bring to the table, giving the size of the beer and what they're putting into it. You can taste the quality. And it's just an easy drinking beer. You could put these all, down back to back, but at 6.5%, man, you sit there and session on a 6-pack of this, you're getting crunk, no doubt, man. Because this is like 2 Spudweisers or whatever the hell that piss water is called. So, have you had this beer? Many people have. I know you guys have, Brew Tank and Johnny G and Dave. Tell me what you think, guys. I don't know everything. I know some things. I know how to drink beer and pour it down my neck. I guess that's all that matters when I'm down here in the dungeon all by my lonesome. So, till the next DJs BrewTube, remember, I will have all those links to the channels previously mentioned down here in the notes section. And if you think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement, that, along with copious amounts of Conway's Irish Red, puts my happy face on. So, if this is your first time with us, please remember to sub up. We got more beer drinking craziness and reviews coming. Mixed drinks, you know how we roll around here. Till then, I got nothing but big thanks for you, a bunch of love. Conway's Irish Red drinking stout loving, in fact. And you know what's coming? That's right, a big ass. Peace out!